welcome back to my channel. This is a look at Resto, Druid, and Mythic Plus. Now, as I said in my last video, I posted just kind of like so you guys can see a general idea how Resto Druid's doing. Mythic Plus is, excuse me. But I also have the game running right now, so I can walk you guys through talents. So, the build is Prosperity, Tiger Dash, Feral Finifeed, Typhoon, Soul of Forest, Spring Blossoms, and Photosynthesis. Now, with this build, you want to keep Life Balloon on you at all times because you keep the Life Balloon on yourself, it actually makes your heals heal faster, which is really good for Mythic Plus because healing people up quickly is a real plus. And then Soul of the Forest, you use your Swiftmans and it empowers your regrowth or your rejuvenation, and the wild growth. So, what you're using on is, whatever you want, really. I mean, if you got a tank going down, you can pull them up pretty quickly. But yeah, that's pretty much what the build is. I don't have very good traits right now, but Autumn Leaves, Grow Tending, Blessed Portions, Reawakening, Rampant Regrowth, Seeker's Deep, Ample Recovery, Your Dock's Endurance, Growth Tending, Early Harvest, Life Speed, and Self-Reliance. Now, a lot of those are really good traits. Autumn Leaves, you won't want to have one. But they are very good for healing in Mythic Plus. As you guys can see in this dungeon, we actually timed it, and I was really surprised because, like I said, I have a Druid that's been teaching me how to heal, and she's really, really good. So she's making me a better healer, which is nice. Not great. I've never been great at Druid healing, especially this expansion. But she's taught me a lot of tricks and tips to improve my healing. And like I said, I've been running keys. I ran like 511 yesterday and timed them all. So getting my IO up there. So this is this is really good. They're really strong with plus. They have a lot of utility they can use. I mean, they got Typhoon, Mass Entangle. If tank needs to escape real quick during the necrotic weeks, Mass Entangle would be your best one to go with, or Typhoon because Typhoon does knock them back, but it doesn't do anything like slow him. But so if you Mass Entangle and the tank runs away, he has a little bit of time. Even though the damage going out, hitting the Az will break it, but it'll give him a little bit of time to run away. And like I said, it's a very strong healer in this Mythic Plus runs. It's one of the top healers that you want to run if you can. Like I said, other classes. I'm not saying that other classes aren't good healers, but it takes a lot to master them. Discipline Priest is a really hard spec to master. He's really good at it. It's kind of continuous pull because that's the only way you can heal. I mean, you can't sit there and Shadow Mend everybody. It's just horrible. But yeah, they're very strong healers, and thanks to the Resto Druid has taught me, I've become a better Resto Druid, and being able to do DPS while you're healing is very nice. I mean, cat form, Feral Affinity is what you want to run, and just keep an eye on the group's health. You can drop down in cat form, start DPSing. You want to run a lot of corruption. I mean, not a lot of corruption, but if you can run some good corruption, like oh my god, what was that one called? Echoing Void, sorry, or Twilight Devastation. If you can run a lot of Twilight Devastation, that's really good because that is massive amount of damage. Like, it's crazy. It's procced at like 50, 60k sometimes. Like, I'm up doing 70k on a healer. It's like, whoa, crazy. But for right now, yeah, it's like I said, it's one of the top spec healing in the game, especially for raid too. I mean, they can hot everybody, and sit there and DPS so if they want. If there's a lot of big damage going out, they've got Tranquility, they've got Wild Growth, they've got Azerite Essences, which Azerite Essences Life Binder Notification is one of the best to run. Unwavering Word is a good passive, or not passive, but secondary. Spirit Preservation, the Formless Void, those are all good ones. Those are the ones I have right now. There's a lot better ones out there, but like Life Binder Notification, that's a great one. It literally throws seeds in people, and then if they take damage, it heals every time they take damage. So it's very nice to have because you can literally drop that on a full health group and then just sit there and DPS because they're going to get healed the whole time you're DPSing. Just as long as you keep an eye on their health and stuff like that, especially when you want to time the keys because it's very hard to time keys, and especially in pug groups. And this key, I cannot believe I pugged and was able to time it. It was very nice. Round Storm is a very hard, different one to do. But like I said, and that's your build you want to run, your Azerite traits, your essences. If you can get some better essences, there's a lot better essences out there you can get. But hopefully, with Shadowlands coming, those will be going away. Azerite Armor will be going away. Neck will be going away. Back will be going away. So we'll back to be a fresh, clean site, which will be really nice. Hopefully, they don't add any systems like that in Shadowlands because it's one of the less fun things to do while you're playing Battle for Azeroth. It's a very grindy expansion. But if you like that kind of thing, it's a great game for you right now. But like I said, a lot of the things are going to be changing about for Azeroth, or sorry, Shadowlands. And it's going to be a lot of fun to see what Shadowlands brings, with, especially with, going down into the Death Realm and, seeing how the Covenants work, stuff like that. Now, I'm hoping that I get beta or alpha, so I can actually do some videos on beta and alpha, like show you some runs, maybe get in touch with some other YouTubers that will maybe, let me run their group so I can see, like rates and stuff like that. Maybe be able to put out, excuse me, some, first boss videos, stuff like that. I'd like to get my name out there. And like I said, I'm going to try to record another video tonight and post another one tonight. But sorry, but I got off track there. But yeah, like I said, Resto Druid is one of the best healers in the game right now, and if you play Resto Druid, that's your build you want to run while you're running Mythic Plus, because it will save your life. It's saved my life multiple times, and like I said, I give special thanks to that Druid taught me, because my IO is really good right now, and I'm really good at healing keys because she helped me. If she hadn't helped me, this wouldn't be possible without her. So I want to special thanks to her for helping me and learn the build and teach myself it. And a lot of the thing, and especially with this new affix that we got, Awaken affix, they work really well. I mean, sometimes you have to run. Most of the time, you're going to be running these special ads, farther, so you can skip a bunch of stuff, which is really nice. But yeah, even in the pillars, or obelisks, as they call them, they're very strong in healing, keeping everybody up. That's another thing when you run these big ones. Make sure you're paying attention to that fix, because sometimes you have to stay with the DPS. The tank will run with the boss ad, but you have to stay with the DPS to keep them alive to kill ads. Other than that, like I said, it's a very strong healer, lots of mobility, able to move on the go and drop heals on everybody, keep everybody healed while you're moving. It's very nice to have, and it's, like I said, it's the strongest healer in Mythic Plus right now. If you get a Resto Druid group, some can be bad. It's just, if they know how to play. And that'll come back to the player knowing how to play and stuff like that. But, most of the time, every Druid healer I've seen, they've done really well. And like I said, I'm learning from a really, really awesome Druid healer. So So I'm getting better. So it's helping me get better, which is really improving my gameplay, which is really nice. But I'm going to end the video here. Not in the video, but in the talking here. So if you guys are looking for any questions on the talents, the azerite armor, any stuff like that, I can always help you out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as always. Be watching the video as much as you guys can, and we will see you on the next one. And like I said, there'll probably be another one up tonight. I'm really hoping. I'm going to do my best to get another one out tonight, so that means I posted 3 videos this weekend. So next week, I got to do the same thing, 3 videos. And a lot is giving me Mythic Plus runs right now, because I haven't been really able to run Nyalotha, which I wish I was able to, but my group runs on days that I don't have off, so it kind of sucks for me. But that's because of my work, Can't be. I wish I could be at the game all the time, but I can't. And I might start, try to plug some raid groups and maybe get some good videos off a raid, maybe if I can. But yeah, well, you guys have a good night, and we will see you all in the next video. Have a good night.